Social policy and the family. Social policies are the measures taken by state bodies such as schools and welfare agencies. They are usually based on laws introduced by the government. Different perspectives have different views on the relationship between social policy and the family. Functionalists see society is based on value consensus. The state acts in the interests of whole society, so it's a positive thing. And its policies benefit everyone. Policies help family perform its functions, e.g. socialisation, and there is a march of progress view from the functionalists about social policies. They believe that social policies make things better for the family. The welfare state enables families to look after its members better through access to the NHS or benefits where necessary. The New Right is a conservative party. The New Right. They come from the Conservatives. They have traditional or old-fashioned views. Doesn't really like too much state intervention. Doesn't really like the notion of too many benefits interfering in family life. It sees the traditional nuclear family as the best family type. There's a biological division of labour between the male breadwinner and the female nurturer. If parents perform these roles properly, the family will be self-reliant, i.e. they will not depend on benefits, and they're able to socialise their children effectively and care for its members. The New Right opposes family diversity. Opposes family diversity. And sees lone parent and same-sex families as damaging to children. The New Right criticised many welfare policies for undermining the family's self-reliance by providing generous benefits to lone parent families. This results in a dependency culture where people depend on the state to support their families. Okay, and by this term state we mean benefits really. Murray is a New Right thinker, and he says that benefits are reward irresponsible behaviour. I.e. it gives benefits to lone parents, and because fathers know this, they are less likely to stay with their family and support them. New Labour is a political perspective. Okay, like the New Right, it favours the traditional family as the best place to raise children. However, unlike the New Right, it accepts family diversity. Okay, so they're different to the Conservatives in that they think they don't think family diversity is a bad thing. E.g., it introduced the Civil Partnership Act, where same-sex couples were allowed to get married, and allowed cohabiting couples to adopt. The New Labour believes some policies can improve family life. Feminism is a conflict perspective. Feminism sees society as based on the conflict of interest between men and women. Society is patriarchal and male-dominated. Social policies often shape or define family life in ways that benefit men. So feminists think that social policies benefit men more than women. And maintain patriarchy. Disadvantaging women and maintaining their subordination. Land is your key thinker here. Argues that policies often assume the patriarchal family to be the normal, and as a result, policies act as a self-fulfilling prophecy, actually helping to reproduce this family type. For example, maternity leave is much longer than paternity leave, reinforcing women's responsibility for childcare. Marxism is another conflict perspective. So it also views social policies as a negative thing. It sees society as divided into two classes, in which the capitalist class exploit the working class by paying them less and really exploiting them. All social institutions, including policies, serve the interests of capitalism, e.g. low-level benefits for the old people maintains on the cheap those who can no longer be used to produce profits. Policies affecting families often result from the needs of capitalism. For example, in World War II, women were needed as a reserve army of labour, and so the government set up nurseries to enable them to work. After the war, women were no longer needed and the nurseries were closed, forcing them back into the housewife role and dependence on their husbands. This shows how policies serve the needs of capitalism and how this may affect families.